Welcome back, eSIM Studios podcast live stream episode number 25. We are rolling along here. We have a number of stories that we're going to get into today. We're also going to end the live stream with a giveaway. Now, the giveaway is only going to be for our YouTube viewers. I believe we got... I think we'll do a Google Nest Wi-Fi Pro router. I got a few of them here, and I believe it's like $160 value, something like that, whatever it is. Enter, as you can tell, Anissa has already entered the drawing if you simply put hashtag router in the YouTube chat. I'm also live streaming on Instagram today for the very first time. Gonna give it a try and see how it goes, but our giveaways are only for the people in the YouTube chat until StreamYard can work some stuff out as far as the because StreamYard, they have their own giveaway, right? Like their own hosted giveaway. It's only available to YouTube viewers. So if you want to enter to win, you're going to have to go to our YouTube channel, eSIM Studios YouTube channel. The link is in our bio on our Instagram page. So we jump over to YouTube and enter hashtag router. Let me put that in the chat. Whoops, I don't want to enter, so let me do this. Hashtag. And then we'll get into the news, the tech stories for the day. Got some good stuff. What's going on, Bama fan? Hey, I actually, I shipped. I got yours coming. And your case as well. The tracking won't pick up probably until today. Yesterday, I had a couple things pop up, but I promise you, it's in my entryway. Your package. I'm gonna ship the Ringke. Wait, yeah, I think we have the Ringke and the router you won last time. It's in our entryway. I'm gonna drop it off. I think everybody should have gotten their our giveaways that we did last week, or the previous few giveaways. Everybody should have gotten the cases. I think Anissa got her case, and other people got. Yeah, it still says not shipping, but I got you, bro. I have it right here. It's in my entryway right here. Yesterday I was gonna drop it off. Ran into some time issues, but I'm going to drop it off. Everybody else should have gotten their items that we had mailed out for them, but I got it right here. We have a couple of routers here. Okay. Okay, cool. She got hers. Perfect. Good news. Yeah. Awesome. They are very, very nice cases. So hopefully today will be another lucky day for you. Again, for those people that have joined us on Instagram, if you want to enter to win we do giveaways now. Every day and we'll jump into the news here in just a second, but I'm starting a live stream, trying to do it every day. I think out of 25 episodes, probably only missed, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 days. So do a live stream every day around 4 or 5 p.m. Central Standard Time every afternoon, and we just talk technology, tech news, phones, what's going on in the tech world. There's not much live streaming going on in this sector of YouTube, or I guess social media, period. So we're going to get that rolling, and this has really, really good potential to grow pretty big. So, and we also perform giveaways. Cases, phone cases, Wi-Fi routers. We're going to do, I got the okay from these companies. I have earbuds to give away that I'm doing reviews on, and then once the review is uploaded, published to YouTube, I'm not going to keep them. I'm going to give them away to y'all, the viewers, right? I got everything I need. So when I got tons of companies reaching out wanting me to review stuff, and now I obviously have to get their okay, right, to enter in to use them in a giveaway, but it's more promotion for them because I'm going to promote it. So it's not just a video upload or a review, it's going to be promoted. So this whole deal. So I have Bluetooth earbuds on deck, multiple. I have more Wi-Fi routers. I got cases. Eventually, I would like to give away phones. All sorts of cool stuff. So computers, laptops, Chromebooks, everything. Like I have a huge idea of where this can go, and it's starting to evolve. But here, maybe in the next few months, we will increase the prizes, the values. I'm still trying to get on a basically on a schedule, right, as far as when we can do the giveaways, because typically I've been doing the giveaways like almost every day or almost every live stream. So eventually I'm gonna run out of items to give away, and these are not used items. These are brand new items. Now I probably did a review on it, right, but essentially it's brand new. I don't use them for my personal use, so I'll review it, clean it up, rubbing alcohol, put it nice, neat back in the box, and then we'll do a giveaway on the live stream. And again, for the people that joined us on Instagram, and if you're on, I'm streaming on Instagram and on YouTube, right? So those of y'all that are on YouTube, you can follow us on Instagram at eSIM Studios, and vice versa. If you're on Instagram, follow us on YouTube at eSIM Studios. Now, before we get into the news, one last thing, and I'm going to repeat this. If you are viewing this on Instagram and you do want to enter to win today's prize, which is a Google Nest Wi-Fi router, you have to enter in the chat of our YouTube channel. StreamYard, they have their own giveaway kind of process here, and right now they only have it for YouTube. I think they're implementing Instagram as well. So if you're on Instagram, you're watching this on Instagram Live, if you want to enter to win our Google Nest Wi-Fi router, head on over to our YouTube channel and simply enter hashtag router in the chat. And at the end of the live stream, what time is it? 5:51. I'm going to go in about 45 minutes. I'm going to make it maybe about an hour, but I've already talked for about 10 minutes, so I think we got a good amount of people in here. So let's see, what time shall we do it for? Let's just do this, since it is a little late and it is a Friday night. Let's do 6:30 Central Standard Time. 6:30 Central Standard Time, we'll do the giveaway. Okay, so if you're on Instagram, you want to enter to win, head over to our YouTube channel. Yo, what's up, Eclipse? Everybody, check this out. My good friend Eclipse 330 has a new album out, and refresh my memory, Eclipse. What's the name of it? I'm gonna pull it up here. I was just listening to it the other day. I know your old one, I just can't remember the new one. Is it The Evil in Ohio? I think this is it. Yeah, that's got to be it. So check this out. I'm going to link, my good bud just put out a new album. I'm going to link this in the description. Go check it out. Why won't it focus? What the hell? All right. Well, anyways, I'm gonna link it. Oh, you got it? All right. Sweet. Damn it. Yeah, this one. I'm gonna link it in the description box below. So go check out that album. A really good album. Really good album. So everybody go check that out. And if you need a link, I'll put it in the link here once we get done with the live stream. Okay. So let's get into the news. Let me share my screen here. Let me share my screen. Give me a second. Okay, Android 15. Can you believe it? Android 15 has been released. Now, it is available for download and install if you have a Pixel device, whether you have the Pixel Fold, Pixel 8 Pro, even the Pixel 7. If you want to try Android 15, you can. However, I would strongly suggest you wait probably another month or so before the beta builds come out, because yes, it is available to download. Yes, it is available to preview. However, this initial release is basically just for developers. It's just for developers to get a hold of, to download on their end in their Android Studio so they can start making new apps and or tweaking their current apps to start working with the new version of Android. The beta build, now, trust and believe, when the beta build comes out, I think in about a month is their beta 1, I will be downloading and I will be installing. So this new version of Android is called Vanilla Ice Cream. Vanilla Ice Cream, right? And there's their little logo. You get their little logo. I think I put it on our thumbnail as well. So what's new, right? What's new in this Android 15? Well, keyboard vibration toggle. Haptics have been a big improvement for Android. iPhone has typically had phenomenal haptics. And just now, I would say in the past probably 18 months, Android has really caught up to Apple, right? Now, when I say haptics, what does that mean? Basically, when you're texting or typing on your keyboard, it's that little tiny vibration, that little spurt of a vibration you get every time you touch a key. Those are haptics. Well, on the really cheap Android phones, which I'm looking around looking for a phone. I don't have any cheap Android phones. All your flagships for Android are going to have phenomenal haptics. Your Pixels, which is my webcam today, your Samsungs, even the Nothing Phone 2, really good haptics. But with Android 15, they're going to introduce a toggle where you can reduce the burst of vibration, or you can increase it to where it's a strong burst every time you touch a letter or the screen. So that will be new. We're also getting a notification cooldown. So what the hell is notification cooldown? Well, notification cooldown gradually lowers the notification volume when you get many successive notifications from the same app. Now, this might be to my detriment, and it's not might. I know it is. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb 24/7, and I only allow notifications from important contacts and or important notifications to basically make noises and or vibrate, because I'm not only running a business, multiple YouTube channels. My phone is freaking beeping and buzzing around the clock. Like, I swear, if I did not have my phone on Do Not Disturb, you'd hear something literally every 15, 30 seconds, maybe every minute. So it's annoying, right? So they're going to solve that issue with a notification cooldown. So if you get notifications all the time, spam notifications, messages from multiple people, this will basically allow you to fine tweak the notifications and how you are notified, or if you want to be notified from those multiple notifications coming from the same applications. So I will definitely be a big user of that. Brightness. What is this? Brightness haptics. Okay. Brightness haptics. So I wasn't quite sure. I briefly glanced over these and wasn't too familiar with what the hell this is. So it appears it's a brightness slider that lets you know that you are adjusting brightness by providing subtle haptic feedback from low to high brightness. So when you're scrolling, your screen brightness, when you go down to the low part, I'm sure it'll just give you a nice little subtle vibration. And then you obviously max it out, it'll be a nice strong jolt to your device there. So those are just a sneak peek of some of the new features for Android 15. I've put out a couple of videos in the past few months, really basically expressing how much I love Android 14. I think their current build, Android 14, is it's awesome. I mean, we've really gotten to the point where, you remember, well, y'all might not, but especially iPhone users, but back in the day, I would say 5 to 7 years ago, you could flash ROMs, you could flash custom operating systems onto your Android device. Now, why would you do that? Well, because these custom firmwares had the normal firmware that you're used to for that specific device, but they had all this extra cool stuff. They had hotspot notification toggles. They had screen records, screen share. I mean, just all sorts of stuff. And as time has gone on, Android has slowly integrated all of these certain customizations that I was used to getting off of from a third-party website. They've baked and cooked all of these cool features into Android, and Android 14 is the very first version of Android where I really feel like it's really a complete operating system. Android 12 was full of bugs. I hated Android 12. Android 13, pretty good, but 14 is just seems so much more refined. And I think with Android 15, you're gonna get the same look, you're gonna get the same feel, just with some extra fine tweaks, if that makes sense. Some extra features. Now, there's gonna be way more features than these 3 that we just went over, but this is just a quick overview of what you can expect. And again, if you're just joining us, Android 15 is released. It is available to download and install. However, I wouldn't do that right now. It's basically just for developers to get their apps up and running on Android 15. They're going to release the very first beta build, which is typically for public use. And I will download and install that, and we'll have an overview of all the features, and we will do an install video as well if you're interested as far as that goes. So before we move on to the next story, if you're just joining us on YouTube, in the YouTube chat, because today we're running dual stream, we're going Instagram and YouTube. We are running a giveaway at the end of the stream. Enter hashtag router in the YouTube chat for your chance to win a Google Nest Wi-Fi Pro router. And for those of you on Instagram, come on over to YouTube, eSIM Studios on YouTube. Our link is in the bio as well for our YouTube channel. Come over there and you can enter to win the router by simply typing in hashtag router into the chat. Now, when StreamYard implements some more Instagram features, we should be able to run the giveaways on both platforms and then pick a winner from either platform. But until then, I emailed them a few days ago and they said they're working on it. So so if you just want to view and listen to some tech news, you're more than welcome. If you do want to enter to win, come over to YouTube and enter hashtag router in the chat. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, let's see where we at. Next we got, if anybody got the new Samsung Galaxy S24 series device, are y'all liking them? I love them. I got the Plus and the Ultra. Freaking awesome device. Now, we do have some news as far as the much anticipated update. If you have, I caught T-Mobile slacking. If you have a T-Mobile Samsung Galaxy S24, check out, I'll link it in the description once the live stream is done. You can simply follow, there's a glitch in their software where you can network unlock your S24. Now it has to be from T-Mobile and it has to be an S24, whether it's S24, S24 Plus, or S24 Ultra. I can show you how to SIM unlock it for any carrier worldwide. And but that's not the news. The news is the update. We have news in regards to the update. We know it's coming February 22nd in the United States. I have some other late breaking news in regards to that update besides this one right here. So we do know now what is going to be released, right? We got big time camera updates. Now, in my opinion, the cameras are really good. But now we know exactly what's going to be updated, right? So they are going to change, not change, but tweak and improve fast moving objects in backlit conditions. I'm not sure. I don't think I've specifically tested in that environment on my camera, but I might do that here this weekend. It looks like there is a minor issue it has been struggling with. They're also improving the exposure and color expression of various objects like plants or people. Portrait mode is also going to get an improvement. They're going to apply color data in food mode to make your dinner shots more lively. Colors have been improved, adjusting saturation, white balance, and night mode. Image quality has been improved when zooming in on the gallery after shooting a new format DNG in the raw expert mode. sharpness option has been added to screen mode in the display settings so you can enjoy more vivid colors. Now, as I mentioned, and of course, as you know, we've been talking about this for about the last week. They are going to make the display more saturated if you want to switch it to that mode. They're going to put a vivid slider for those of you that want that ultimate saturation, that old school Samsung look. It'll be there for you. Now, February 22nd is when it's coming to the United States. And we just found out today it's already been released. Now, the update is rolling out to Korea for the time being. South Korea is Samsung's home base. Basically, Samsung was created, founded, and currently in South Korea. But so they typically get, if you're new to Samsung, they typically get first dibs basically when it comes to maybe updates or features that they're testing, just because it is their home base. But United States is a close second. So they released the update, the new One UI 6.1 February security patch update in Korea. But here in just a few days, it will be available in the United States. So we will remind you all once it gets around that time here in the next few days to check your phone for an update. Now, Samsung has known for very, very good devices. They're also known for the best foldable devices, right? Now, what if I told you Apple was planning on making a foldable device, right? Does it sound crazy? Or does it not? Because we got new information that directly says, well, that's what they were working on. They are working on a foldable. Now, what we don't know, because Apple typically holds all their information very close to the vest, right? We don't know if it's going to be a fold or a flip. I've seen information that could lead to either one. Now, the fold opens up like a book, right? Like this. The flip opens up like alligator mouth, or like like the old StarTax Motorola devices back in the day. But it appears Apple hit a snag, right? Apple is having issues designing their foldable. Now, Samsung, they're on their 6th generation of foldables, meaning their 6th year of releasing a foldable device. But if you think about it, they've been Samsung, before they even released the very first generation 6 years ago, they've been working on foldable devices for, as far as in the background, right? And they're at their R&D department, probably for another 6 to 8 years. So these phones are planned on, worked on. These phones have a roadmap for many, many, many years before they're even released. And apparently, Apple has hit a roadblock with theirs. While designing their foldable, and again, we don't know if it's a fold or a flip type style, it appears they're having display issues. A new rumor suggests that Apple has shelved its foldable phone project. Allegedly, the displays on the foldable prototype were failing Apple's tests. The rumor claims the project is on hiatus for the foreseeable future, or at least until Apple finds a display that lives up to their standards. Now, something that is not mentioned is that Samsung provides not all, but a large majority of iPhone displays. Chances are, if you're viewing this on an iPhone, or you have an iPhone in your pocket or your purse, chances are Samsung made the display that you're looking at. Now, not the glass, but the actual color part, right? The AMOLED display. So I think Samsung provides almost 80%, just over 80% of all displays to Apple. Now, Apple in the background has been trying to Apple's famous, obviously, for trying to do everything their own way, right? They introduced their own CPU, they're introducing their own GPU, they're trying to manufacture as many parts as possible on their own device. They just haven't been able to manufacture or get anything going in the display department. I say that because I think Apple is manufacturing their own foldable display. And I think that's why they're having issues. If Samsung was the provider and manufacturer of their displays on this new Apple foldable iPhone, there wouldn't be any issues, right? So I kind of tie in the last few minutes of me talking together, because Samsung has probably over 10 years of research and development in production, in usage, consumer usage of foldable displays. And it appears Apple is just basically in the testing phase. And it looks like from this report that they're actually going to put it on hold for the foreseeable future. So it looked like maybe a week ago, right? It looked like Apple was planning on releasing a foldable here in the next year or two. But now it doesn't look like that is going to be the case. Just something interesting. There was also talks of a foldable iPad and or a MacBook, where it's basically going to be a MacBook that you can, or like a MacBook that folds open and it's two screens, or a iPad that's basically two screens. So interesting news, right? We got maybe one or two more stories. If you're just joining us, if you would like to enter our giveaway, please enter hashtag router in the YouTube chat for your chance to win. We will run the drawing here at the end of the live stream here in about 15 minutes, just a few minutes. So if you're watching this on Instagram, head over to our YouTube channel, eSIM Studios YouTube channel, enter the hashtag router in the chat for your chance to win a Google Nest Wi-Fi router. Let's see, what do we have here? I have some more. I got Google News, and I got some interesting news. Let's do this. Okay, so the roadmap. I got two more quick hits, and then we'll do the drawing. The roadmap for Pixel devices. This roadmap, the planned roadmap, as far as the how many devices they put out, basically like we were just talking about with the iPhone, right? Apple's planning on putting out a foldable iPhone. They've been having issues with the screen. They put it on ice, right? Well, Pixel has a roadmap as far as what their devices are going to look like in the future, and basically what they're going to release in the future. Now, an interesting update to that roadmap, because it appears that Google is possibly going to tweak the release of their A series device. Their watered down mid-range Pixel might get a release of, I'm trying to word it right. It looks like the Pixel A series is going to get a launch date every other year, which is head scratching to say the least. Wow, I guess. Never heard of that before. A launch every other year. Don't know why they would do that. Google's been known to change things up at the last second. They've been known to shoot down projects at the last second. They'll change names of projects and just put out some little press release, so you're left in the dark. This would be very interesting. I don't see this being real much of a positive. I don't know what the advantages are of releasing a phone every 2 years. I just don't know, but that is on the table, right? And also, it looks like they're going to put out 3 flagship devices with this upcoming Pixel 9 series. So what it looks like they're going to do, and I'll link this in the description box below the video, is that they're basically going to go the, I'm not going to say the full Apple route with the iPhone release, but it appears they're going to have a small phone, Pixel 9. Then they're going to have a Pixel 9 Pro, but it's still going to be small. Because typically the Pixel 8 Pro, the Pro version, is the bigger one, right? Well, this year they're going to release a small Pro and a big Pro. And they're still going to keep their base level, I guess, non-Pro. A little confusing, but I'm sure things will iron out here as we get closer. We were invited to the release of the Pixel 8 series last year in San Francisco. Could not make it, but I do plan on going to San Francisco this year at the end of October for the release of the Pixel 9 series devices. Cannot wait for that. If you have not seen them, let me show you. I know we got some, we'll run the drawing in just a second. I know I got some iPhone people in here. What if I told you, check this out, iPhone users. What if I told you that the new Pixel 9 looks like an iPhone, right? Or tell me if I'm gonna run this little quick hit. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think of this. I know I got it somewhere. All right, I found it. Check this out. I said they're going the Apple route, right? Well, check this out. Look like an iPhone? It sort of does, doesn't it? I like the flat edges. I love that design. I think they're going to hit a home run with this design. Call it what call it what you want, an iPhone clone, iPhone copy. It is what it is. It's a nice looking phone. Check this out. I actually have 2 phones right here that you might say look a little iPhone-ish. See, in the Android world, they're all moving towards this design. But look, they're flat. Looks like an iPhone, right? At least this one does. But it appears Google's going to be riding that same trend and going with flat edges. It's classic design. I love it. I actually really like it. So now, speaking of Google, last story. I promise, last story. Then we'll do the giveaway. Real quick. If you're watching this, head over to our YouTube channel, eSIM Studios YouTube channel. Our link, if you're watching us on Instagram, is in our bio. Head over there to our YouTube channel and enter #router in our YouTube chat, and you will enter your chance to win a new Google Wi-Fi. What is it? Wi-Fi Nest Pro? They got, see what I'm saying about their names? They change names so often. Google Wi-Fi router Nest Pro, something like that. It's a nice router. Okay. I think it has Wi-Fi 6E, gigabit compatibility. Compare it easy. You can hook it up to any modem if you have Spectrum. If you have, I guess Time Warner's not around. If you have Google Fiber, Spectrum, any internet service provider, just plug it into your modem, and away you go. And you can set it up by using the Google Home app. All right, check this out. You're not going to believe this. So, look at this. Am I sharing it? No, I'm not. Damn it. Here we go. Look at this. Look how crazy this is. Google CEO uses 20 phones. 20 phones. And I thought I was a boss, and I got like 6. I mean, that's insane. Now, the reason it does make sense. Now, when I first saw this, I was like, holy shit, 20 phones. My brain damn near glitched out. I could not believe it. I was imagining myself. Actually, to be honest with you, I think I have like 6 phones, but I only use like 3 on a daily basis. 20 phones. Now, I was like, well, before I read the article, I was thinking, well, it has to be due to security reasons, right? Like a lot of these hacks, a lot of these malwares, all they have to know is your phone number and or what phone you're using, or obviously email. And I was thinking, well, maybe he's just switching up phones for security reasons, right? To make it harder for hackers to try to infect his phone with malware. But that's not the case. Now, I'm sure that plays a part of why he uses 20 phones. But actually, the real reason makes a lot of sense, right? So Google owns, operates, distributes Android. Android operating system is used across, I think it's a couple hundred phone manufacturers. Now, not every version of Android is the same. So the basis is, right, the foundation of Android is the same on every Android phone, right? So basically, like, your basic settings will be the same, toggles here and there will be the same on each phone, but the Android you get on a Pixel 8 Pro looks considerably different than the Android you get on a new Samsung S24. And that Android that's on the new Samsung S24 looks pretty different than the Android that's on my Nothing Phone 2. And you see where I'm going, right? So there's a couple hundred Android phone manufacturers, from Xiaomi to Realme to Oppo to Motorola. Even Nokia has Android phones out. He uses over 20 phones just to make sure that Android is basically working right, working optimized in his mind, the way Android should work on a mobile phone, knowing that there's a bunch of different types of manufacturers and different types of iterations or flavors of Android. He wants to experience all of them, right? Plus, he would be called out for, now, Google obviously owns and runs the Pixel brand, but he'd probably get called out if he used a Samsung phone by Pixel users or haters. And he would probably get called out if he was using a Nothing phone, right? So he uses all these, probably the 20 best Android phones, right? From OnePlus, Xiaomi, Samsung, just to make sure that the Android, his vision of Android, is properly being displayed on the number of different variations of Android in these phone manufacturers. So I just thought that was a really came across that today, and I was like, what? Oh, look, check this out. Android has over 3 billion active users, And in 2015, Google announced nearly 1,300 brands have produced over 24,000 different Android devices. So you can see why he's using a bunch, just to make sure that their vision for Android is properly being dispersed and used, right? So let's get to the drawing. Okay. Let's go to go to the YouTube chat, just like this gentleman right here. How you doing today, sir? This fine viewer and subscriber here entered his chance to win by simply entering #router in our YouTube chat. I will give everybody a few minutes that's listening to this, whether you're driving, please pull over. Don't text and drive. Enter #router in the YouTube chat. If you're watching this on Instagram, simply head over to our YouTube chat and enter #router. Our link, if you're watching this on Instagram, our link to our YouTube channel is in the bio, and it's easy too. You can just get on YouTube and search for eSIM Studios, and it'll pop right up. So I'm going to let everybody enter. I'm going to get this set up, and I'll do a screen share as well, just to make it nice and fair. So let me get this set up. All right, got it going on over here. Let me share the screen. Give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I was wondering. I was like, just to make it fair, I appreciate you doing that. That eliminates me being the bad guy. Well, not necessarily the bad guy, but I was like, damn. I was ultimately gonna let you enter, but I was like, damn, with just your luck, you were gonna hit like 3 winnings in 1 week. But if you did, I would have sent it out. So appreciate it. But let me share this screen. Hang on. Okay, I got it set up. Daniel over here, lucky winner of the CMF watch. We sent that out last week and has been enjoying it, loving it. So I'm very glad to hear that. We're getting a lot more use out of it than it was just sitting here in the corner. So I made it an announcement. Well, not necessarily an announcement. Real quick, we'll do the drawing. Enter #router in the YouTube chat and enter for your chance to win the giveaway for this evening. I have a number of items we're going to give away in the future. I got a bunch of Bluetooth earbuds. Now, these are new review units. They're not going to be used. I'm going to simply probably use them for a day and then do a review. And then we'll put them up for a giveaway. Now, yes, I'm going to clean them nice and neat, rubbing alcohol, put everything in the box like it's brand new, and then we'll do a giveaway. We'll do those in the future, and any other items that I get sent for review, because I have everything I need, right? I got my phones that I use, I got my Galaxy Buds that I use, and I'm good. So why, companies start sending you stuff and they just sit in the corner. So I thought, well, that'd be a good way to, give back to the viewers, because a lot of these, we're trying to do something different with the tech channel, right? Trying to introduce daily live streams, which in the technology sector of YouTube is not really heard of. There's just not much live streaming, and then giveaways, right? Every now and then you'll see, damn, what's that YouTube channel? Lou Later, or what's his name? Like whenever that new iPhone's released, he'll do an iPhone giveaway, or but it's just like a couple times a year. I'm looking to do this like a couple times a week, so for y'all. So stay tuned, stay subscribed to the channel, and we'll keep these things rolling. So all right, let's do it. Let me share the screen. Okay, just like that. There you go. So about 30 more seconds. So if you're listening, head over to YouTube. If you're on Instagram, go to YouTube, search eSIM Studios. Our link is in the bio as well, and simply enter hashtag router, just like this viewer did right here, and enter for your chance. So about 20 more seconds. Let me set the screen share. Okay, so I got it set up. This is really cool. StreamYard makes it super easy to do the giveaways, right? Very, very easy. So and they are working on an Instagram. They're trying, because I emailed him, because I'm gonna start dual streaming on live streaming on Instagram and YouTube, but only YouTube can do the giveaways right now. But as I mentioned, StreamYard's working on it to implement both of them, so we can get people from both platforms. But alrighty, everybody ready? All right, let's go. Ready? All right. Congratulations to you. Now, are you in India? I think you are. If you are, no worries, I got you covered. I'm still going to ship it to you free of charge. You're not going to have to pay a penny. If you are in India, or if you're anywhere, I'll ship it to you wherever you're at. So email me. My email address is in the description box, or Taylor at eSIM Studios. Email me, and we will get your shipping information, and I'll get that sent out. I'm actually shipping Bama fans. I got his router and his case right next to our garage at the entryway that I'm gonna go take. So we'll get his out. I think everybody got his CMF watch from last week. Is enjoying it. I think everybody got their cases. I have more cases to give away, so lots of giveaways here. So please email me, and we will get it shipped out right out to you. So thank you very much for viewing. It's a Friday night. I gotta run. I'm sure y'all do too. So thank you. If you're watching on Instagram, I am going to continue to do these daily live streams on both YouTube and Instagram. So thank you very much. I appreciate your time, and as always, I will see you tomorrow. Peace out.